Tulsa in a Turnpike Classic in Week 3. Oklahoma State coming off of a bye week last week.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. And the Cowboys will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's right. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles.
Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Right down the middle. And they can't make the connection. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, though.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, they convert. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys! And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That's how you take advantage of great starting field position, moving it 27 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Fielded in the end zone. It's Presley. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lets it fly. Picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They go to the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
That's caught. It's Stewart. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a 1st down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds him in by himself. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And a really good job on the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Tries again to get it in. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the 1st quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
Go for it.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. You wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad, like it's something about it. I'm sure that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it, he has to separate himself from his past allegiances and understand he's the home team. He wants this crowd to get in this football game. You know, he just gave a rousing speech to his guys in the locker room before taking the field. He wants to win this game versus his alma mater.
Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the 1st down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run it well.
To the ground. He's got it again. On the move at the 30. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down.
And right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Close to the marker, it's Owens. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes, and when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Little touch pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Williams will pass. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
Gonna take it back for a pick.
Touchdown, Cowboys! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Martin watching over the middle.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. The short hands, it's Watkins. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
He makes a catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down.
42, Spider.
Williams looking for a man. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. Touchdown, Tulsa! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Yeah, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Andrews.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll throw it on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught on the outside, it's Stewart. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Owens. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. One more snap coming before halftime. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Right back to it. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Bowman. Coming after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Got it in the middle, it's Owens. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards.
Go ahead and check out. Try real quick. Yeah. Okay,
and 7.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking for space, it's Gordon. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
The give to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They'll leave it with him. keeping it on the ground, trying to create a little space, and he was stopped in his tracks at the 3. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19.
Defensively, you know they're going to run. You know they're going to try to create some space offensively and just try to run out of the goal line. So that's a frustrating one that hurts because the run game comes downhill. He gets a big gain, and now out of the own end zone. Now no safety to worry about. You can pass, you can run the whole playbook at your disposal.
Looking down the middle. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. Excellent field position here for the offense. Give to the running back. Oh, gave the defender the business. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to ride this running back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 20.
All right, we're going to sit Gordon down for probably the rest of the game.
Tackle is made at the 24.
And I'm going to say that to the 4th quarter.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Bowman. Good timing on the quick out. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cowboys are threatening in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. Couldn't stop.
Touchdown, Oklahoma State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense.
Turns it on down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Williams will pass. Trying to get to it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Brings up 3rd down.
And we see empty here.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. 1st down for this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He's right on target. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop it. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, it will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
They're getting this guy lathered up. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sherman came out and leading wide receivers with 30 yards on the day. And Shetron and Stewart both having 24, 25 yards on the day, and then Fulton having 12 yards on the day. All over the place. All of them getting 2 tackles for loss on the day. Walter, and Clay each getting 1 tackle for loss on the day. Walter Sheed getting 1 tackle for as well. Tucker and Oliver combined for half tackle on the day. Then we have Ball with 2 interceptions. One of them being a 44-yard pick-six ball. We have James Texas interception at Bobby interception and Black interception. It caused 5 total interceptions. Refused the defense. Lost that ball. If they face Utah Youth next week,